Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. When it comes to choosing a skincare brand for our own routines, sometimes it can seem a little overwhelming. We are truly spoiled for choice. There are so many amazing skincare brands out there, it can be difficult to know which are the very best of the best. Well, don't worry, in today's video, I've got that covered. I thought as we come into 2026, now will be a great time to really talk about the very best skincare brands on the market. Those that prioritize affordability, fabulous formulations, transparency, great customer service, really doing everything right. It would have been impossible for me to just choose one specific brand as I have so many favorites. So this video represents my top three. We're going to talk about it all and what makes these brands truly special, including my favorite products from them. So sit back, relax, and let's talk the world's best skincare brand. Now, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my personal favorites when it comes to skincare brands, but I would love to know what yours happens to be. Sound off in the comments section below and drop me your favorite skincare brand. What's that brand that you've had amazing customer service from? Maybe you've just got next level results from their products. Share it and really spread the word, because I think we can all learn from each other. Here on Mad About Skin, we're all big one community and family, and I would love to hear from you guys and your experiences when it comes to different brands. So like I say, leave me a comment down below. Whatever your thought on the brands that I choose, if you appreciate this style of content, which as always is entirely sponsorship and paid partnership free, make sure to let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So it's just a great way of supporting me as an independent content creator. I will never take a pound, penny, cent, or dime from any brand because I'm going to speak from the heart and never the wallet. So without further ado, I think it's just time we cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So in third place, and I had to really rack my brains when it comes to the hierarchy, the listing of different brands, but in third place comes this little gem, Geek and Gorgeous. Now, I think third place is honestly a phenomenal position to be in when you consider the thousands upon thousands of skincare brands that exist. This top three really represents the pinnacle of everything that's right in skincare. I love Geek and Gorgeous because primarily they're super affordable. You can get amazing formulations without breaking the bank, and I'm someone that's really cheap. I hate overpaying if I don't need to, and Geek and Gorgeous just make it so easy to shop on a lower budget. All their products are amazing. I genuinely couldn't choose my favorites, but I think if I was forced to pick, I want to share with you a couple. The brand is also completely cruelty-free, which is really important to me. You will never see a product tested on animals recommended in any one of my videos. I pride myself on being cruelty-free with all my skincare choices, and I want to pay that forward. So again, if you're somebody that really likes cruelty-free skincare products, then you've found the right channel. And with brands like Geek and Gorgeous, just making it so easy to shop cruelty-free, I think we should definitely applaud that. So some of my personal favorites, I love their A-Game serums. They have three different strengths of A-Game serum. These are their retinoids. They use encapsulated retinal with an A, which studies show is more potent than traditional retinol, but also less sensitizing on the skin. So it's just a win-win all round. The fact you have three strengths means there's something here for everyone. The 5 is great for beginners. It's also great for using on sensitive areas. I'll use it on my neck, which is very prone to sensitivity and dryness. You've got the 10, which is like the intermediate strength. Great for people that are more advanced retinoid users or might have some level of skin sensitivity and don't want to push it further. And then you've got the 20. The 20 is the sky-high version, which I think last time I checked is one of the strongest on the skincare market. This packs a punch, delivers you next level anti-aging, and you don't need to break the bank. It's available over the counter. It comes in at something in the region of about £15, so really inexpensive, and the formulation is just perfection. I'm also going to call out this, which is their Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm. This is phenomenal because you get a Vata product. I mean, just look how much product you're getting in this. And I mean, you can see it's well loved. You get a lot of product. It's a really simple formula. There aren't a lot of ingredients in it, and yet it works better than any cleansing balm I've ever used. And I think that's magical because if you've got sensitive or reactive skin, you want to reduce the number of ingredients you're using without compromising on the results. And this just makes it super easy to do that. You can do a facial massage with it. It doesn't break the bank. It's phenomenal. I also love like their Stress Less serum is great if you're looking for a calming and soothing serum. Their Sea Glow Vitamin C, phenomenal. The best on the market when it comes to freshness. The list goes on, but these are my two like hidden gem favourites from Geek and Gorgeous, and I've listed a couple of my other favourites down in the description box below. Third place, and we are off to an absolute flying start. Now, in second position is Naturium. Now, Naturium as a brand has exploded in the last 3 or 4 years. They did get off to a bit of a dodgy start. However, the brand has now been sold. It's now owned by a completely different organisation with different people in charge of it. And so if you were put off by the shenanigans at the start, at the launch, like I was, know that the same people aren't involved in the same way. The ownership has changed. And so I've really started on the back of that change, looking at Naturium with fresh eyes. And honestly, their formulations are amazing. They use lots of innovative ingredients you don't see in a lot of other skincare brands. They're completely cruelty-free. They're accessible in terms of the fact that they're super inexpensive and you can walk into Target and buy them. So not only do they have a physical presence now, which is great, but they're really inexpensive wherever you happen to buy them. And their packaging is stunning. I know packaging is secondary to the quality of the formulation, but I am a sucker for nice packaging, and Naturium just hits it so good. So yeah, I would say if you were put off originally by the way that Naturium launched and all of that, I won't go over that again because I think it's very heavily trodden ground. Let me know if you'd like a bit more info on that. I can always leave it down in the description box. But if you were put off by that, I'd say now might be a good time to take a second look because a lot has changed and the formulas are stunning. So some of my favorites, their body washes. All their body washes are amazing. You get a vat of product. I think they're 500 ml. You get a lot of product and they're really inexpensive. I think they're a really nice way of elevating your shower or your bath routine without having to splurge crazy money in order to achieve it. It feels spa-like. It feels luxurious. It feels like you're using an expensive product when you're not. I love that. And my favorite of them is the Glow Getter. Use this and you will have the softest skin after just one wash. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love the packaging. I love the formulas. They have something here for everyone. The salicylic acid one is also great if there's maybe a teen in your life that is suffering with breakouts on the chest and back. Salicylic acid one is great. Also good if you go to the gym and you want something to prevent like gym related breakouts. That salicylic acid is great. Their newest launch is something called the Barrier Bounce Mist. I've only tried a tester of this and I fell in love. So I've actually ordered the full size. So good. Ceramides and urea in high concentrations in a beautiful mist. You have to shake to activate this one because it's like a water oil combo. Give it a good shake, mist it. It will hydrate you to the gods. It will minimize sensitivity and irritation, and that urea will just smooth everything out. I probably got 4 or 5 uses out of that tester, and after I finished like my 4th go, I thought, yes, my skin was baby soft. Everything just felt smoother, and I credit it to that product. I ordered a couple of the full size. I cannot wait till they arrive because, yeah, and the packaging. You see the images here. The packaging is beautiful too. I absolutely love it. And I think this is a great option for maybe a teenager that's in your life looking to get into skincare. You want something gentle, but something kind of fun to use. This is great because it's also got some anti-acne properties in it too, which is phenomenal. I'm also going to call out the Vitamin Brightening Eye Cream. They do 2 different shades of this, so choose the one that most aligns to your skin tone. Or they did do 2, they might do more now. At the time of me last checking, they did 2. It contains vitamin K, which is fantastic at reducing dark circles, puffiness, and inflammation. Don't see it in many products, so it's nice to see it here. And this is just really nice. It's like a cheat for the under eye because it's got lots of beneficial skincare ingredients in, but it also acts as a concealer too. So you're kind of getting a 2-in-1, which is why I think it's really cost effective, and B, really good when it comes to finding that balance between makeup and skincare that very few brands get right, but Naturium with this one absolutely nailed it. Then last but by no means least, it's like an honorable mention for Naturium. Let's talk about their Purple Ginseng Cleansing Balm. Stunning. I personally use this one, the Geek and Gorgeous, most frequently, but this Purple Ginseng one, particularly if you're shopping in the US, where it can be harder to get your hands on Geek and Gorgeous. If you're shopping in the US, then you can get this one really easily. Very similar, same beautiful texture. Do a facial massage with it, your skin will love it. Now, I could honestly list so many more products from Naturium that I love. I haven't even got a chance to speak about their tranexamic acid, which is one of the best on the market. Love their azelaic acid formula. I really like their multi-peptide complex, also amazing. There are so many. You cannot go wrong with Naturium as a brand, and it only just missed out on the top spot here. They're doing everything else right. Just, yeah, if you haven't yet tried them, now I would say take a look. I think you could really elevate your skincare routine without having to spend a whole lot of additional coin. Then, in first place, winner of the best skincare brand 2026, and that goes to Remedy. I discovered Remedy a little bit late. I found them in 2025. I know they've been going strong for a couple of years. You guys had been singing their praises, saying, why haven't you tried them? You need to. I apologize to everyone out there that I didn't jump on this bandwagon when they launched. I should have done, and honestly, I did a disservice to my skin for holding out on them. I absolutely love Remedy. I can't tell you how much I love this brand. There isn't a single bad product in the whole collection, so that's a win. The price point is phenomenal for the formulations, entirely cruelty-free and transparency 101. They tell you every ingredient, what it does, the percentages, the concentrations, what you need to know, you will know. And I think, you know, if some of the old style brands are watching, I'm talking about the La Roche-Posays, the Olays, all of that crowd that are still hiding under this like mask of can't tell you the strength because it's trademarked nonsense. Do what Remedy are doing, put transparency front and center, and consumers will reward you for it. We should be spending our coin on these amazing brands that are transparent, and Remedy just do it right. I don't know where to begin with their products. First of all, buy the lot, because there isn't a bad product amongst them. I think one of my personal favorites is they do an anti-dandruff shampoo, which is amazing. I'm not somebody that gets a lot of dandruff, but I do find I get product buildup, and sometimes, particularly in winter, my scalp gets a little flaky. Nothing's ever worked. Most of the dandruff shampoos I've used before just strip and dry, kind of make the whole thing worse. This actually delivers. Doesn't strip, doesn't dry, your hair still feels lovely after using it. It's phenomenal. I know technically not skincare, but it is kind of skincare because it's a scalp. But yeah, let's just start with that one, which I think is a bit of a hidden gem from their collection. Really, really good. I'm also completely in love with their new vitamin C serum, the Remedy for Daily Defense, and this is the product that kind of pushed them into first place. I've gone back and forth for the past month working out, is it Naturium? Is it Remedy, which deserves the first place? And I finally decided that, yeah, Remedy deserves that top spot because of this formula. Stabilised vitamin C, ectoin for barrier repair, calming and soothing. Plethora of other brightening ingredients in this, and some great ingredients that are going to promote healthy aging, minimising the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Does everything. And the fact that vitamin C is stabilised means this isn't going to oxidise on you. You can get a good shelf life and longevity out of this, meaning you don't have to race through it. I've spoke about this so much on the channel since it launched, and I actually did a separate video. I loved it that much, which I'll dig out and I'll leave a link to up there. Yes. This vitamin C, everything, absolutely everything. And this is the product that really catapulted them into first position, because I think if they can do this good a job with the vitamin C serum, they are officially the best skincare brand. I do also, though, love this. This is the Remedy for pore size. Now, I've used a lot of pore minimizing treatments over my many years in skincare. Very few of them have actually worked. I have large pores on my nose. You know, they are like satellite dishes. You can see them from space. But nothing ever seems to work. Nothing ever seems to deliver a meaningful improvement. There are two products that I've used that have actually done that. For one up is this. This is the Skin 1004 Pore Minimizing Ampule. That worked, and I really liked it. I tried this, and I think this works even better. Those two products are the only ones that have ever delivered for me, and I'd say this, of those two, is the one that gives quickest and best results. I love it. Again, if you read on the back, they list all the ingredients and what they do. Transparency 101. The packaging is beautiful. Locks tight so you can travel with it without it spilling all over your case. They're getting an extra point for that. And you use this in a targeted way on the areas where you have enlarged pores. Within about 3 weeks, you'll start to see them shrink down, and yeah, it just works. And for anyone that's tried so much, invested so much of their coin in useless treatments for pore size, just get this. It actually works, and I've been so impressed. for similar reasons, for similar, like, it actually works. And I shouldn't sound surprised, but I have been sold, you know, dodgy marketing and snake oil by a lot of brands in the past and been disappointed. And so when I find a brand that actually just gives you reasonable expectations and then delivers them, and in most cases exceeds them, I'm wowed. And this should be the norm in skincare. This is what Remedy does right. They tell you what the product's going to do and they deliver it. Is that too much to ask for other brands? It shouldn't be, but it is. And this is another great option. This is the Remedy for dark spots. Again, the brand clearly say what you should expect to see from that, how long it's going to take to work. They say about 8 weeks. I got results in 8 weeks. That's all we want from brands, a bit of honesty, and I love that. You know, a lot of brands will say results in 24 hours, 48 hours, and you're like, no, no. Clear, they say 8 weeks, it delivered in 8 weeks. I don't think we can ask for more. Again, fully transparent, you've got all and these ingredients. I mean, you've got your kojic acid, your glutathione, your licorice root, mandelic acid, tranexamic acid. This is a dark pot spot sensation, and I would say, in keeping with the pore size one, this is probably the best dark spot treatment on the market. I actually said that this was my favourite skincare product of 2025. It's still going strong in 2026. I think this could be the winner of my favourite skincare product this year too. Just works. These two together are like my trusted duo that I'm never without. And then, again, like I say, there's no bad product with Remedy, but one other one that I think I want to give a shout out to is this. This is the Remedy Barrier Repairing Rich Cream Moisturiser. Again, ceramide, ceramide, ceramide. If you're bored of the other brands promoting ceramides but actually using such a small quantity of them, you're not going to get a lot of results, switch to this. Good dose of those ceramides alongside a plethora of other really beneficial ingredients. You know, you've got peptides in here, you've got glycerin, you've got squalane, all the nice hydrators, the humectants, those ceramides boost the barrier function of the skin, hydrates you to the gods, and they do two versions. They do a rich and a light. I tend to use the rich in winter, and then I use the light version during summer. Both are great. I would say if you've got a more oily skin type, you might just want to get the light version and use it year round. If you've got more dryness prone skin type, get the rich, use it year round. Do all that's for you, but we've got two versions, and that's really important. And it's one of those that you push down, you get the amount out, spray on your skin. So easy to use. I absolutely love it. And there you have it. That's a solid like 15, 16 minutes of me fangirling over some of my favourite skincare brands, and hopefully you've enjoyed that, because whilst there are so many different brands out there in 2026, I really think we should be directing our coin at the ones that put us, the consumer, first. They're transparent, they're affordable, they're responsive when it comes to queries or if you have any issues. All of these brands that I'm sharing with today I've had reports of amazing customer service. I've experienced it myself. I've got great value for money. They're fully transparent. They're really doing everything that we could expect a skincare brand to do. And that is where we should be spending our hard-earned coin, because you know what? We've worked for that money. We shouldn't be investing it in shady brands that are trying to do us dirty. These would never do that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. What's your number one skincare brand of the year? If you've made it this far to the bitter end, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I've certainly enjoyed filming it, and thank you for bearing with me while I did all that fangirling. If you have made it to the bitter end, let me know by dropping 2026 in the comment section below, so I can thank you for being here to the bitter end. And like I say, don't forget to let me know your favourite brand wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and have a fabulous 2026. Take care. Bye.